Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a weekly horoscope from July the 1st to July the 7th, 2018. And this is for you coming from Aquarius. So let's start on July the 1st Sunday, and it's going to be a horrible Sunday for you. I can tell you things are going to go wrong, and you are the one who's going to cap all the blame. So you don't want to be in the lead, you don't want to control, you don't want to make decisions. Let somebody else do that, because whatever you do will go wrong, either through miscalculation, misinformation. So let somebody else take charge in the morning, afternoon period, whatever the plans are, and be the follower and just sit back and enjoy yourself doing nothing. That's the way to somehow control these planets who want to push you into the limelight. They want you to be the center of attraction. They want to do all that because they want all the blame to go to you. So when you treat them in a way where you don't want any of these and you just sit back and relax and not be in the center of attraction, they can't do anything. They'll leave you alone. Evening, nightfall as well, the same thing. These planets follow you there. And again, you'll want to be in the center of attraction. You'll be fussy, your tolerance will be low, and you'll be a person who is not flexible at all, not negotiable. No point doing that. You might as well then just go back home and not spoil things for people. So if you're going to be out, do the opposite again, and let others make the plans, let others practice everything. Be negotiable and be supportive of whatever they want to do. And that way you will have a chance to do well, because I see a couple of good emotional planets there. You can meet somebody emotional wise or get close to somebody. That's the way. Now, if we go to July the 2nd, which is a Monday, and these planets of the morning, afternoon are all emotional planets, and they make you think emotionally. And they make you think love-wise and romance-wise because they are emotional planets. And so you are going to be very distracted from your work. And so you might miss out the deadlines. You might be blamed for not completing your work. So every time you start thinking of the socializing you want to do, the person you want to ring up, and the person you want to chit-chat with, just repeat these three words to yourself: logic, facts, figures. And that will pull you back to say, I've got to concentrate on all this job in my office or in the business area. These planets can give you imagination, but they are not very stable for business or job areas. So tell yourself, logic, facts and figures is what you have to depend on this July the 2nd Monday. Otherwise, the distraction is going to leave you flat-footed and you'll make many mistakes just because you're not concentrating on your work. Evening, nightfall period, these planets will follow you. And they will also make you dreamlike and wishful thinking and living in dreams and wanting to meet people you want. But that's fine, because that's the evening, the job area is finished. The good thing is that in the evening, nightfall period, there's one very lucky planet waiting for you, who will bring unexpected meetings or something unexpected to happen good for you. But I will say overall, try to stay out of trouble, don't want to get into an argument, and definitely don't want to take risk about taking the lead throughout the whole day and night. July the 3rd, another not very good day. And so July the 3rd, there are planets who make you very stubborn, and they want you to take control of situations at place of work or in business, be very pushy, be a bully basically. And so now that you've heard it from me, you don't want to do that. Do the opposite. Give room for everybody to be flexible, also for you. And also you will find that if your approach is good, you won't be looked on as a dominating person. And if you are flexible and negotiable, you won't be looked on as a stubborn person. And so you have to do all that in the morning, afternoon. Otherwise, you are not going to get support. And that could be the reason why these planets are really not very good. They're not very bad, but they're on the bad side. And so you can find blame of not getting things done just because you will not be supported. So don't want to take the lead, be part of the team, and you'll get your way. Evening, nightfall, these planets also follow you there. But evening, nightfall, there's one planet there who is the planet of reward. So he wants to give you a reward. So in the evening, nightfall, you will also tend to be dominating or tend to want control. Don't do that. Be part of a team in the same way. And you will see that some reward will come for you. Either you'll meet somebody you like very much, either somebody could help you for a job enhancement or business betterment. Something good like that can happen in the evening, but you cannot afford to dominate one control because people will move away from you. July the 4th turns to be extremely lucky. You're going to get 24 hours of good luck. So morning, afternoon, everything goes according to plan. And whatever you say and do, people want to hear, people want to listen, people want to do it like that way. So at your place of work or business, now you can take the lead. Now you can show your best. Your communication assets, your creativity will be very high. And your inventiveness will be very strong. So when you give your point of view, it comes out brilliantly on this morning, afternoon period. So do that. Communicate as much as you can. These are also planets of unexpected good news. So look at your emails, answer them. Look at all the messages sent on your phone, answer them, because good news will be there waiting for you, one way or another. And you'll be very inventive, as I said. So show your class, show how you can get things done. Communicate, talk to your bosses if you're working, talk to your business partners or the people you do business with. Something good can happen in terms of profit or enlargement of business as well. The evening nightfall also very good. You can mix business and pleasure. You can go out with the people you love and still be with the people you do business with. So mix business and pleasure, I see short-term and long-term planets there in this evening nightfall period. So whatever you do in the morning and the early evening will be short-term. These opportunities come very fast, you've got to deal with them very fast, you've got to settle the deal very fast. But evening, as the evening moves on to nightfall, long-term planets also come to meet you. So these long-term planets have every opportunity to make you lucky, long-term wise. So they develop the evening hour by hour. You need to be a bit patient and you'll get what you want in the end. The contacts in business, the contacts at work to get a better job, the contacts in romance, or just the contacts to make everybody very happy. So the ending is really beautiful. Let's go to July the 5th, and you got a wonderful morning, afternoon and early evening period. Your level of communication, your marketing sense, your brilliancy about how you deliver things, all going to be noticed. So communicate and communicate. Ask favors, show off your expertise. Many of these are business-minded planets, so in the area of business you can have a wonderful touch about things, and many will come to you for advice or listen to you. So, and even if you want to use these business planets for love, you can also do that. You can also do that in the sense that the communication can be used anywhere else. So it could be somebody you met in the business sense and somebody you are interested in for love and romance. That also could work that way. So I like your morning, afternoon very much, and early evening too. And then as the evening starts itself and the nightfall period, these planets follow you there and they want to do the same thing and help you become very lucky, and that's very possible. So you can meet people in the evening socializing time who can in the end give you very good leads to help your job area, or they can give you leads about business area. There's one planet there of arrogance who wants you to feel very proud, wants you to feel that you want to be the center of attraction. Don't allow that planet to do that. Stay very flexible, stay negotiable, try to stay humble in fact, because this planet wants to do the opposite to you. And if you let this planet do that and want to be center of attraction, in the end it won't turn very well, because this planet also attracts blame for what you say and what you do. So don't. Just be part of the team the whole day and the whole night, and you will see that things go much better for you. And think business-wise, even in the evening nightfall. Another very good day for you, July the 6th, Friday. Rewards are seen. This is also the planet of affection, planet of romance. So all that is very possible for you. So try your luck in the morning, afternoon period. Call the person that you are interested in to have the romance bit, and you will see that it comes very friendly, in a very friendly way, in a very nice way. So you'll be extremely lucky in everything that you want in the morning, afternoon. At your place of work, there's good news about reward or promotions or more money. In business, you'll have the touch to just do the right thing and score some victory, getting new business, or just score some good money coming your way. So it's a great morning afternoon period. Evening nightfall, the same planets are there to help you, rewarding you perhaps in love, perhaps to be the center of attraction, perhaps to be awarded some kind of specialness in what you can say and do. So it's wonderful. But there will be also one planet there in the evening nightfall session, which wants to make you dominating, which wants to make you stubborn. Don't allow this planet to happen. And so if you can control this, you will only allow your positive planets to bring all the wonderful possibilities in any area of your life, even in the evening nightfall period. Let's go to July the 7th, and that's really bad, especially morning, afternoon, really bad. So the morning, afternoon, full of blame, one way or another, accidents in one way or another. Some things of a secretive nature can be exposed and the blame can come, so make sure you don't bring up all these secretive things, oversensitive things. And if somebody else does, you tell yourself that you are going to not get involved and you're going to stay away from any kind of discussion about anybody's secrets or so. Also, this is the planet of addiction. So you may be with the company of people who drink too much, and watch out, this planet can get you addicted to whatever they are doing, whether it's alcohol, whether it's the other things. So stay away from company that you find is full of addictiveness of some kind or another. These are also planets that can get you disappointed or have you get the feelings of being played out or let down. So look in the areas of job, look in if you're working, look in the areas of business if you're going to be with business people. Don't be too trustworthy. Tell yourself to have in your heart a bit of suspicion all the time as what you're being offered. That's the best way to look into it. And as I said, accidents of any kind can happen with these planets around morning, afternoon period. Now in the evening, nightfall, these planets want to follow you there. And so they will try their best in every way to get things wrong in the evening, nightfall period too. So if you don't have to be wanting to really go out, don't go back home. Just go back home. But if you have to be out, plans already made, you tell yourself, I have to be very careful what I say. I have to control myself and I don't want to unnecessarily lose my temper or things like that. And I have to drive very carefully as well. There'll be one good planet of the business type. So for the sake of perhaps meeting somebody on a business level, you might want to go out. But is that too much to risk? Ask yourself. And if you really don't have to be out, go back to the safety of your own home early. But if you want to stay on for the sake of having made a good business contact, go ahead. But don't drink too much and tell yourself not to believe everything you're told as well in the evening nightfall session. Well, that's the week for you. I'm already Skyping and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session. And during this 90 minutes, I'll talk to you about your next 7 or 8 years in all areas of your life. And that will be based on your date of birth and your time of birth and looking at your palms as well. And I will cover those 7 or 8 years in all areas of your life, as I said. And I'll give you information about your colors and your gemstones and your directions and your good days. And I'll give you the lottery numbers based on your date of birth and time of birth, how to narrow the field down, how to gain energy. So plenty of information will be given to you. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, send me a message, send me an email, and I'll come back to you and we'll get this 90 minutes going just for USD 50. Until then, thank you and good luck.